Alright, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start this video off by giving all praise, and honor, and glory to the Father, Ha'abba, Abba Nawa, Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, for giving me the Rakaka to come back and do another video. Hopefully something that could be admonition. I'm Brother Sharayat, and I'm, just been took by the Spirit, been taken over by the Spirit, and I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, but it'll be named by the Spirit. So pretty much, Jake isn't a boss. Jake doesn't know how to be a boss. Jake doesn't want to be a boss, and this is pretty much another thing that plays into proving that the 2/3 doctrine is 100% real and definitely needed, because you can't talk to Jake about anything, man. Like, you can't not talk to these dry bones for nothing. Incident just happened in Philly yesterday. So-called Jake, supposedly Jake, I got word of it yesterday by in the world at the plantation through Jake, thinking it was something ignorant going on. They ended up tapping into something real and almost disposed it because it wasn't ignorantly what they wanted it to be. They thought it was a shooting in Chicago, but since it wasn't Chicago, they didn't want to hear about it. When they got news that 6 cops was shot by a Jake. Anyway, so I'm in the midst of that folly yesterday, and I basically like, whoa, that's crazy. And I'm just listening, and then I end up looking into. I haven't really looked into it, but I looked into it last night or whatever. Salaki. So I'm gonna call you right back. So I haven't looked into it. I looked into it last night, but I haven't looked into it. So supposedly, a Jake takes out 6 cops yesterday. I see a little bit last night, look into it a little bit, or whatever. Not diligently how I'm going to, because it's big as far as these prophecies go. I'm proving the point and just getting to the explaining the point in the video. So on point of the video, I try to talk to today. Fast forward, I tried to talk to a Jake in the world about what do they think, because we don't know if this is Esau with a real story, that the Most High really just put a spirit on this Israelite to outright basically kick off the next big prophecies of Jacob's trouble, being martial law, getting even closer to the hour of temptation with the chip, the mark of the beast, the 666. What else? That lead into famine, the 2/3, and people perishing by famines, the sword, and pestilence. Overthrowing these kings. This is so many prophecies really will be triggered from this one incident. On the brink of the ice. So I asked Jake, I'm like, okay, from that understanding, but not too much, because I just want to try to pick. I'm in the world, I'm in the plantation. So, when you see not the lips of understanding in someone, you depart from them. When you perceive not the lips of the understanding of knowledge, so in someone, you depart from them. As said, paraphrasing, as is written in Proverbs, said by Solomon. Now, with that being said, the Spirit has me sometimes to, whether it's the Spirit or through my lack of control of the Spirit, which is possible. That's scriptural. Like I said, the scriptures say, he that can control his spirit is better than one that ruleth the city. So I don't know if it's that, and then it also is an incident of that too, not being able to control the spirit and the spirit. It's basically two sides. It's basically saying both sides of what I'm saying. And Job, when Elihu, I believe his name was. One of Job's friends. In the end, we told Job he could not restrain his spirit anymore. It was like wine. It was like wine shooken up, and it was constrained by a cork. It's basically ready to pop. Saying all that to say that I kind of still picked the Jake brain a little bit. Just to see what I can get at least in return. Because you can learn a lot from 2/3. You really can, and that makes you stronger in your walk. Because you really got to learn both sides of the spectrum, like Cole. Like you got to be elite with it, which is getting to the point of the video. So I asked him, do you think that this is, you think they hyping it? He said, well, you can't hype it. You know what I'm saying? Shut nah, you know what I'm saying? So such and such, shot. It ain't. That sell itself. He ain't get it. This a grown ass man, right? Salaki. This a grown man, right? Now, anyway, so he ain't reading in between the lines what I'm trying to say. So I end up coming and asking him, I'm like, so I'm sure I come back like, alright, he ain't catched out. He never catches him really. But I end up coming back because I understand. Basically, the spirit still had me say something to him that he says back that I can use. So that's why it keeps going on. So I come back to him, right? And I say, well, dude, I'm sure you know about martial law, right? Yeah, he know about martial law. Yeah, I know about martial law. So he's like, he caught on to that one from my memory. He says, and this was just today at the plantation. So he says, man, Joe, it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna happen or whatever, because you know how Jake attitude is. Mom's not going. Such and such ain't going for it. We ain't going for it. They ain't gonna do that because then he tries to come with the worldly knowledge, right? They say why people wise to do evil, but to do good, they know they don't know they couldn't even. They couldn't, if it was an instruction manual, they couldn't go to step 1. They couldn't even identify. But anyway, paraphrasing that. But anyway, so he says, he go on to say, he give me the knowledge, right? He says, the so-called knowledge, he says, you got the tourists. If they do that, they gonna mess with their tourist money. Ain't nobody gonna want to come back to your city. Like, you the only one that don't get it, bro. Esau know what's going on. He know this is last run. See, this is why the 2/3 has got to be destroyed, because Jake is not a boss. Why do I say that? If Jake was a boss, he'll be thinking on a much bigger level. I'm not worried about the cops. I'm not worried about the Navy. I'm worried about the people that's behind the Navy and the cops. I'm worried about the elites. Jake doesn't have a class ruler mentality, man. They retarded. Like, I mean, they're spiritually retarded. It makes no sense. Like, you can do gang banging. You can sell all the dope in the world. You can crack car. Like, it's crazy. They say wise to do evil, but the 2/3 consist of people who do not have a boss mentality, man. They do not have that elite mentality. The 1/3, the 144,000, they're the ones that have that elite class ruler mentality. They want to be a boss. They're tired of sitting around. They want a way out of this. You can't get these people to see light because they're invested in it. So that's one reason why they won't wake up. But that's another story. The whole thing of what I'm getting at, Jake doesn't know how to be. Jake is not a boss, man. He's not a boss. It makes no sense. You can't even have a higher. They can't reach that level because they're thinking so small. They literally, man, and I'm like, that's really a win for us. He take out 9. We've been taking, fine, because we never do not. We never. We really don't even see vengeance against this devil. Since being here, we don't really see any vengeance. So if the Father put a spirit on somebody to show them like, yo, that's really a win, because it's all triggering the next prophecies so we can get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense that they can't see it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm still trying to figure that out. But anyway, you know, I ain't gonna keep the video going too much longer. Jake just does not have a boss mentality, and that's why he can't see anything. The 1/3 is gonna consist of the people. They don't. The 2/3 I'm gonna stick to. They do not. You do not want to see. You can't. You don't want to think what the presidents think. You don't want to see. You don't want to see they don't want to talk scapegoat. They don't want to think that. They want to believe everything presented to them. But then when somebody else come on that, you know, elite thinking level, they say you're a conspiracy theorist, or you thinking too deep, or you thinking too hard. You know, or they just don't get it. You know, they don't even notice that you're doing that. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, so they're the 2/3, man. A bunch of sorry mentality, non-ruling class people, man. They don't want to be a boss. They want to keep working for Esau and all these heathen nations. They want to keep being down. They don't want to uplift their people and to think their people are the superior race. They don't want to think like that. They don't want to help each other. They don't want to have just an all-around elite class ruling mentality. They don't want the best water. You know, they're just settled. They don't want that. They don't want to get into the ways to treat your body and not have to go to the doctor. They ready to have the doctor. Man, I want you to tell me what's up, doc. You know, Jake just a coon, man. Like, Jake is an outright coon. Like, our people destroyed from being here. So that's how you know the Father wants to destroy majority of his people, because why would he put us in this situation if he didn't? Jake been literally destroyed because of Esau and these heathens. Mine's gone. If they weren't, yeah, each spirit is different. If each spirit wasn't prepared the same way to be able to endure, why would he put his whole body of people here? Well, subject to the influence of Esau, whose base is in Babylon, aka or BKA America. These 2/3 gotta go, man. That's why they're gonna go. They're gonna have an elite class that you need all of that to be back in power. So that's why what is this percentage? Like 66% of Jake's gonna have to die. They're gonna have to die because they don't want to hear this. Oh, you crazy, man. Everybody else has the elite ruling class mentality, but they just suck at doing it. They're heathenistic about doing it. Jake don't even know. Jake is not a boss. Jake don't even know how to be a boss. He don't even think everything is. They try to kick knowledge to you, talking about believe half of what you see. You know, believe half of what you hear and half of what you see. Hypocritical, man. Like hypocritical. So hopefully this video was the point was got across. The 1/3 are the elite class thinking people. You know. Elite class ruling mentality. It's an elite class ruling mentality. You know, I'm not worried about what this police man. I'm by the spirit of Most High, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. I'm always the person to say, where is your manager? You know, not even where. Let me say that's kind of whack. Tell you. You know how people try to throw their weight around in their positions when you're the customer. You ain't even got to be like amongst like co-workers or something like that. When you're a customer, they try to throw their weight around, and you have to bring them back down to reality. Like the scriptures say, charge the rich so they be not high-minded. You know these you can look at that like rich in position, rich in worldly achievements. You know what I'm saying? So-called rank. You gotta charge them, man. These damn heathens, man. These just proving, man. Jake is not a boss, and that's why the 2/3. This is another reason why the 2/3 doctrine is 100% real, man. So, you know, just want to give a shalom to the 1/3 and 144,000 hopeful elect. You know, across the four corners of the earth. You know, striving every day, seeking the Most High. You know, it's a fight, man. You just gotta stay 10 toes down and keep rooted, man. Because you gotta see the wiles of the devil, man, and understand both sides of the spectrum. That's why the Father got us walking this journey, man. It's ridiculous. But with that, I'm gonna say shalom.